Hey everybody, fourth state, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and now Virginia. So I'll make it clear, solid, gas, liquid in Virginia, the fourth state. Thank you. Looks like it's a standoff. Dragonfly versus the cows.
I don't want to go too close to them because they might throw too much.
Dragonfly gives up. The cows have won this round. This is actually the AT coming through a cow pasture, which we just walked through. And here's the style to get through and over the fence, because the cows haven't figured out how to navigate this. And another hiker is coming in. I don't know the hiker's name, but I know his dog is named Bo. He's a bloodhound. And the section of the trail just before this is actually handicap accessible. We met this older couple coming out, and they said that some locals left a cooler with some soda and clementines, and we found said cooler, but we have a suspicion that they were the locals that actually left it. Hey, Bo! All right, here to Damascus. There's a white blaze. Hey everyone. After a brief stay in Damascus, I am at the Grayson Highlands State Park in Virginia, and I'm going to be heading back down to Damascus over the next 3 days. So today I have a long day, but I expect to see ponies, and we'll see what that brings us. So anyway, it's a little before 7:30 in the morning, and I'm getting started, and there's no one else around. I'll meet people back and forth on the trail, but it's pretty early for people to be at Grayson Highlands State Park in Virginia. What a gorgeous place. So you can see behind me, I'm not sure what that mountain is in the back, but off to the AT on a spur trail, and then through Grayson Highlands. See you later. You missed a spot. Sparkleberry, is that you? stand very still, he won't see us. I think they're playing hide and go seek.
Hello, everybody. My name is they call me Juanito on the trail. I'm from Louisiana. Um, a lot different terrain up here on the AT than I'm accustomed to, but it's been a wonderful journey, and I have a very diverse background. I'm fortunate to work in healthcare for 25 years, and then now I work in the commercial hunting industry. And on this trail, I come in peace. I don't have a gun. I wanted to. This is a totally different kind of journey for me, and it's been a remarkable experience. Had the great fortune to meet Can Do. It's along with hundreds of other great people on the trail. I've heard it said, and I'll say it again. It's restored my faith in humanity to be out here. The kindness of the other hikers and of the people in the hiker towns along the trail is just been unbelievable, and it's inspired me to be a better person, a less judgmental person, and just a better person in general. And I hope that's a takeaway that I leave the trail with. Hopefully I finish the journey, but even at 400 miles, I feel like that I've made huge strides in improving the person that I am by being here.
And he's already a pretty cool person, so that's...
I don't know about that, but I have been very fortunate in my life. I grew up in a very rural setting. My dad, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather were in the meat agricultural business, so I grew up on ranches, and it was a good way to grow up. And I'm very at home in the woods. I've always, if you would have asked me when I was a little boy what I wanted to be when I grew up, I used to tell people I wanted to be a mountain man, and nobody really understood that. But that never came to pass. But I guess now in the twilight years of my life, I'm fulfilling that dream of being a mountain man and spending my time in the woods and with like-minded people, and it's been a triumph, and it's awesome.
One of the things you mentioned at dinner is that you've been spending time with people that you would not have spent time before.
Absolutely. That has been a very inspirational and educational experience for me, because as you know, there's a lot of young people on the trail that, you know, in ordinary life that we probably would have never even spoken to each other, but now I've spent a lot of time with kids, you know, younger people in a younger generation, and tried to understand their perspective and actually learned a lot about their perspective, and I don't think there's anything else that I could have done that would put me in a position to do that. And I mean, I spend all day talking to a 25-year-old guy, and he's very accepting of my opinion, and I'm very accepting of his, and it's totally restored my faith in the future generations, and that I know that this country and this world is still going to be a good place, even as things change. And I mean, the world is change is a constant. You know, it's the only constant is change, and it's been my privilege to understand that change a lot better and succinctly, you know, by being out here and talking to people where there are not a lot of barriers and not a lot of boundaries, and we all come from different backgrounds, but out here we're all just hikers, and we respect each other because we understand exactly the pain that we each going through, and we're all it's a leveling ground to come out here to the Appalachian Trail because we're all on the same playing field, no matter what walk of life we came from or where we're going. Right now we're all just putting packs on our back in the morning and
Getting wet.
enjoying the splendors of this creation.
Well, and it's been a pleasure and a privilege getting to spend time with you. We've
And
camped
it's been
together and hiked together and eaten a lot of pizza together.
Yeah. And I appreciate the opportunity to be part of your documentation of this trip. I really appreciate it.
All right. And could you mention your blog?
Absolutely. I have a blog. I'm trying to do it daily. It gets tough. The weather can be tough and the rain, but what I try to do is upload every 6 to 10 days. I'm trying to do a daily log of my travel and my experiences, and it is called Juanito.com. So it's www.juan-ito.com, and I welcome you to share my experiences with me and for giving me the opportunity to share them with you.
And he is an outstanding journalist and writer, so I would encourage everyone to read up.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks a lot, Juanito.
Thank you. Thank you, Can Do.